Hello everyone and welcome back to another video with On Point Politics, and today we're looking at the latest Yougov poll and what it shows for 2024. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Make sure to follow the Twitter and join the Discord server in the description down below. Make sure to go ahead and donate to the Michigan and Pennsylvania poll crowdfunding that we have for our next two polls in the state of Michigan and Pennsylvania. We're doing about 750 registered voters. These polls are not free to conduct, so any support would be greatly appreciated. Now back to the video. And so pretty much we can see that the former president in this new poll right now is leading Joe Biden by 3 points nationally here. We see RFK is getting about 4% of the electorate there, with Jill Stein, Cornel West, basically picking up about 1% each, and then other gets 1%. I would not vote gets 2, not sure is about 8% of the electorate. We see as of right now that Donald Trump is doing really good with white voters, winning them by 17, closing the gap with African Americans as well as with Hispanic voters. Now, what's interesting to know is that he did lose ground with 18 to 29-year-old voters in this poll. He actually gained ground with 30 to 44-year-old voters, also gained with 45 to 64-year-old voters here, and he gained with 65 plus. So he gained with every age group, he gained with every racial demographic, and he maintained his support with males and actually gained with females in my modeling, because essentially what I do is I pretty much go ahead and plug in what the margins were in the poll right now, go back to their 2020 sample and compare that to the exit poll margins for the actual election, find an adjusted error, and then what you do is you go ahead and find the final demographic margins for each category. And I did one map for age, one map for gender, and one map for race. The reason why we did not do education is because this poll did not provide us the demographics for that. But essentially, when you average out all the results, we get a supposed map of what this poll would actually show for the election. You can see when you model it out by demographics, Donald Trump actually leads by 12 percentage points in the national popular vote, which is pretty crazy. He takes New Jersey, New Hampshire, Colorado. Illinois would be very competitive, as well as Oregon in this scenario. So when you average out all the results, essentially we're going to fill out the map so we can see what that looks like. And so for the safe Republican states, at this point we have Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, all of Nebraska except the 2nd congressional district, Alaska, which in this scenario it's a 23-point win for the former president. Kansas is a safe state alongside Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, and South Carolina, as well as Maine's 2nd congressional district, all going in the safe Republican column for the former president. We see states like Iowa be a 21.5 percentage point victory for Donald Trump. States like Ohio are 21.6 percentage point victories for Donald Trump. The state of Florida is a 17.1 percentage point victory for Donald Trump. And the state of Texas is in fact a 19.7 percentage point victory for the former president. Donald Trump gaining with white voters and Hispanic voters helps him push Iowa, Ohio, Florida, and Texas into the safe Republican column for the first time. These safe states on this map are California, Hawaii, Vermont, Massachusetts, Maryland, and DC. In this scenario, giving Biden 85 safe electoral college votes. Donald Trump gaining with Hispanic and African American voters help him in states like California, Massachusetts, and Maryland as of right now. And Biden's unpopularity is showcasing that he has way less safe states than last time around. For the likely Republican states, we have the state of Wisconsin here coming in at 12.7 percentage points for the former president. We have Pennsylvania at 12.5 percentage points as of right now. The state of Michigan in this electoral college scenario is a 10.7 percentage point victory. North Carolina is a 14.97 percentage point win in this scenario, with the state of Georgia being a 13.6 percentage point victory. Arizona coming in at 13.2 percentage points for Donald Trump. And in the state of Nevada, we have an 11.4 percentage point victory for the former president. Nebraska 2nd comes in at 10 points for Donald Trump in this electoral college scenario. basically giving him 313 electoral votes with his safe and likely states, basically insinuating that he's going to have a pretty easy time winning the presidential election. By the way, just to give a little bit of context to this, the poll does have Donald Trump. If we actually go here, he is winning whites by about 28, so that does influence a lot of the margin that you see here. He's also winning plus 65 voters by a really big amount in this modeling, so that's why you see such a slanted victory towards the former president as of right now. For the likely Democrat states, we have the state of Washington at just 5.8 percentage points for Joe Biden. We have the state of Connecticut as of right now at just 6.6 percentage points. Delaware at 5.1 percentage points for Joe Biden. And the state of Rhode Island at 7.3 percentage points for Joe Biden. And the state of New York is coming in at just 9.4% for Joe Biden, literally just giving him 139 safe and likely electoral college votes on this map. For the lean Republican states, we have the states of New Mexico, which has a decent Hispanic population, coming in at 2.6 percentage points for Donald Trump. As of right now, we also have the state of Minnesota coming in at actually 6.3 percentage points for Donald Trump. That's actually really surprising to me that the margin actually came in that large. I didn't even think it was going to be likely on the map. You have Virginia at 3.7 percentage points for Donald Trump in this modeling as of right now, and we have Maine at large at around 4 points for Donald Trump. In the state of New Hampshire, Donald Trump's actually winning that one by 5.9 percentage points as well in the modeling, which is very interesting. That gives him a victory of 347 to 139 as of right now. For the lean Democrat states, we have the state of Oregon, surprisingly enough, at just 2.7 percentage points for Joe Biden. State of New Jersey at 2.1 percentage points for Joe Biden. We have Maine's first congressional district, which rounds out to just a 1.9 percentage point victory. And the state of Illinois at pretty much 3.4 percentage points for Joe Biden. And the final state on the electoral map here, the only tilt state, is Colorado, coming in at 0.03 percentage points for Joe Biden when you model it out. That is the final electoral college map for this video. Donald Trump with 347 electoral college votes to Biden's 191 electoral college votes. Just to preface this is not my official prediction, but is merely what the modeling shows for the latest Yougov poll as of right now. Make sure to go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want more content just like this. Make sure to go ahead and follow the Twitter and join the Discord server in the description down below. And make sure to be courteous enough and donate to the Michigan and Pennsylvania poll crowdfunding as of right now. Any support would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video.